Hello, everybody. It's Jodi, and I wanted to take some time today and talk to you about the Beautiful Butterflies bundle and the Beautiful Bokeh product suite. So there's a lot I want to show you, the actual products, some tips and tricks for using them, and then several cards that I've made or have gotten in swaps with this product suite. So if you have the most current Stampin' Up! Mini catalog, you will find it on pages 38 and 39. If you're looking in my online store, you'll see the same things. All the same products will be in there. So this is the stamp set, the Beautiful Butterflies. You can see it's 12 stamps and it's photopolymer. And what's really neat is that you've got the gorgeous butterflies, but then you've also got some nice greetings in here. And there are some dies. So let me scoot this for a moment and just pull in some of the dies so you can see them. So first of all, there's these two like little banners, which are really nice because you can use them right over the greetings like that. And this larger one will work for the happy birthday. So these are nice to have to use with this stamp set, or really any stamp set that you want. Then there are two little butterflies. Now you can see that these have a little bit more detail on those. They're the exact same, and there's also two little bodies of the butterfly. So why would there be two? Just because oftentimes if you're using one that tiny, you might use multiple on your project. And so this way you don't have to run it through as many times. There's also a butterfly that's a little bit larger. And that one I'll just set there. It fits right over that as well. There's this one here, and this would be for this image here, like the profile view of the butterfly. It would cut that one out. And then the extra fun parts, in my opinion. So there's this large detailed die. There's the one that cuts it out that fits right over it. There's the body that fits that. And then there's this one. And this one is a little bit unique. You'll notice that the top doesn't quite have that same curve as the other ones do. So I'm going to show you how to use this. All right, so let me scoot those aside for a moment. And then I'll pull in the designer paper that goes with this, and it's called Beautiful Bokeh. It's 6 by 6, and let's see, I'll just kind of hold it like this and flip through. So you're seeing balmy blue, calypso coral, some daffodil delight, and fresh freesia. And then when I flip, you'll see this side better, and you'll see berry burst. And that's that bokeh technique, that like tone on tone, different shades of the same color. So some really pretty patterns in this Beautiful Bokeh 6 by 6 designer paper. There are also some little gems, and I need to grab those over on my shelf. I forgot to get them. And these are the little gems, and you can see the way the light is reflecting on them. They are so pretty. They're loose in here, so there's a lot going on. You can use take your pick tool, little glue dots or a little bit of liquid glue, and get these attached to your projects. They're so, so pretty. Okay, so let me show you some of the cards that I made, and then I'll walk you through some of the tips. Okay, let's start with this one here. This is a pretty basic use of this die right here. I used some of the glimmer paper. Hopefully you can see that shimmer through the video. And I just ran it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine with the glimmer paper and attached it to the card. Pretty straightforward. Okay, the next one, this here, I stamped that smaller butterfly 2 times. I used this die, just the outline there, to cut that out. Again, this is the one that corresponds with the more detailed die, if you wanted to use that as well. I colored this just with some Stampin' Right markers. I used like pumpkin pie and daffodil delight and the peach pie. And so I just attached these. You can see how I attached on just the right side of the butterfly. I kind of liked how those were a little free flowing, or free flying, I guess might be more accurate, on this card. And so that is just a simple way to stamp, die cut the outline, and color with Stampin' Write markers. This one I did not make. This one I got as a swap card, but I love it. So there's an embossing folder. I don't think I mentioned that yet. So there's this embossing folder that's got butterflies in here. And this one was die cut with the outline of that butterfly while it was embossed. I'm going to show you how to do that in just a moment. And then you can see the other embossed butterflies and little dots around the edges with that. Here's that little tiny die with the greeting that cut that label out. And then this is kind of cool too, a different color for the body of the butterfly. I thought that was creative. Okay, let's pull in another one. This one I did here, you'll see the embossed on the white. And then I used the outline of the butterfly with some designer paper, and then went back in with a detail die to do this. This is actually also some designer paper that coordinated. And so again, I just attached down the middle so that the wings were free to fly on the sides. And I layered it right under that embossed. So if you look at it from this angle, you can see the embossed layer, the designer paper layer, and then the detailed layer there. I'd love to hear which of these cards that you like the most too. It's always so fun to create with different ideas. Now this one brings in this die, and I'm gonna show you how to use this one as well. So what's fun about that is that this opens that way. So this is just a quarter sheet. This is just down, trimmed down a little bit for that layer. But this is the part of the card that opens. And I made this simply using this die. So that was a lot of fun to make this card. So let me show you just a couple of tips for how you can put together some of these products to get these looks that I've shared. So I am using my platform for my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine labeled 1. And this is the way I do this. It's totally up to you. I take my embossing folder and I put it like open and lay this part down. And then I'm going to take the largest butterfly here and just set it right on top. And when it's in the right spot, it's like a little groove. It fits right in and you'll know it's in the right spot. And then I'm going to take this piece of peach pie. Is that the right color? I think it is. Peach pie? I think it's the peach color. I think it's called peach pie. And then I'm just simply going to close my embossing folder. I will set it on my number 1 platform and pull in number 4. And then I'll run it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. When I am done, I get this. So this part pops right out. So it embossed and die cut at the same time. And when you put it in the folder like this, with both the cardstock and the die in the folder at the same time, it'll do those 2 things for you with one swipe through. So I've got this embossed, and that's how this is done right here. So that was just like that. Now this I could certainly use on a background of a card if I'm pulling in a different butterfly, however I wanted to use it. I can use little bits and pieces of it, but it's just a really fun way to do your die cutting and embossing at the same time. Now, let me show you the trick to make this one. So for this, I am going to pull in this piece of what is with me in colors today? Boho blue. And I'll just fold it in half. This is a standard 8.5 by 5.5. And you could do a couple of things with this. Now I could take this and just run it through. If I open this back up, you should be able to see that there's a little groove right here in the die. If I line that up with the score line and run it through my machine, okay, so leave it open like this and run it through the machine, I'm going to get something like this. So this has just that little flap that runs through. So you can envision it like this. I lined up the groove with the score line, ran it through, and it cut this little part out and then cut the butterfly away from the rest of the card. Now, how would I use this? Well, you could just stick a piece of white in here. You could glue that down and you could have your card open that way. And that would definitely be a unique type of card. Another thing you could do is take this and run it through folded. Again, line up with the groove, run it through folded, and then when it comes through, let me see. I did not do that in advance. So when you run it through like that, that part is going to separate from the rest of it, and that's how you get this piece here. Okay, does that make sense? So if it's folded and lined up at the groove and you run it through, it's going to give you this piece here that you can add. You could make that your whole card, right? I didn't have to have the layers behind. I just like that extra sturdiness because I chose to use designer paper on this one. But if you take this and just run it through, you'll have that cardstock one that just opens right up. So I hope that you have found this helpful. The beautiful butterflies have just been so fun to work with, and there's so many different types of looks that you can get with this bundle of products. The dies are really fun, and the designer paper and those gems, all of it works really well together. Now, you may be aware, if you are on my email list, that I have a really special class, a video class that I am offering through the end of February. There's a special offer with it, February 2025. So if you are watching before the end of February 2025, make sure that you reach out to get details on that special offer that I shared with my email list. Okay, that is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching.